We are Newport Corinthians.
This is our story and we will be back in Welsh League.
So this is Coronation Park. Very busy place. On a Sunday, you know, there could be 10 games going on at a time. I don't know where you start really when you say why is this such a great club to be a part of, because there's so many factors.
There's a huge sense of community.
Love a match day over here. We get lots of fans over here now, especially when we went to the Welsh League last year. We had a lot of people turning up.
It's the atmosphere, brilliant.
The support is just immeasurable.
I believe that now it's 32 teams in the club.
Throughout all the age groups, including the seniors, there's over 600-700 players.
Nobody else has got that kind of membership.
Everybody knows everybody, the children know everybody, and it's just such a warm feeling when you are here.
It's just steeped in history. We've got a fantastic clubhouse with fantastic people, and they go above and beyond to kind of make you feel loved.
There's quite a few over there, but when the match day comes, there's a far better turn-off.
That togetherness, and that's what you get with the club. You get it on the pitch, you get it off the pitch, and it never leaves you.
We are just so passionate about the club and we just want it to do so well.
The true meaning of the Corinthian is teamwork, loyalty, spirit.
Once you're a Corrie, that's it, you're a Corrie for life.
My first season in charge, the aim was to get this club into the Welsh League for the first time in the club's history, and we managed to achieve that with 2 cup wins in that season as well, which was lovely added bonuses. And then to get into the Welsh League, where I believe this club belongs, was a great achievement for myself personally and all the boys and everyone affiliated with the club.
The renovations that needed to happen in the clubhouse to achieve Tier 3 status. Once we got into Welsh League then, I think it took us a couple of games to find our feet, but fair play to Ben and the team. They picked up some decent results along the way.
We found our kind of resilience, which the club's based on, and managed to get a few results, got ourselves out of trouble.
Naturally, we found ourselves in a relegation battle. I think it was to be expected. It was no surprise to any of us.
Yeah, I think it was a bigger step than what we first imagined. The teams were a lot fitter, a lot more professional.
But it was great to see that when we needed the results, when it mattered most, the team put in a shift and got those results.
And then, yeah, the infamous signing.
We were deducted 18 points the night before the last game of the season, which was quite sad really.
Signed him, thought we did everything right, and we got stung with an admin error towards the end of the season, which meant we were deducted 18 points. It was done the night before our last game of the season, which we all thought we were safe and in Welsh League again. And then we got hit with that bombshell, and it wasn't expected.
We fought it, we appealed it.
Walking into Dragon Park in the FAW for that appeal was daunting.
We understand why the FAW didn't change their view on it.
Everyone at the club was kind of hit by it, and it's still a little bit raw now, I'm not going to lie.
Devastating, still devastating now.
Back in the Gwent Premier League, for me, I think it's one of the toughest leagues there is.
But this club's not standing still, it wants more than that.
It's very hard to get off. There's a lot of teams just like us who've all got Tier 3 status and all have the dream of playing Welsh League football as well.
And the plan for the rest of the season is to get us back into Welsh League.
And to do it with some style.
I won't say we'll go straight back up because it'll put the mockers on it, but that's the target, to get back in the Welsh League.
You can see simply by the facilities that we've got, where we're sat, the amount of work that the boys put in to get in there.
And we are aiming to be back in the Welsh League. Where do you start really with the Corries? It's a huge club in South Wales, huge grassroots club. Formed in 1961 between 2 friends, Alan Merton and Hedley Morgan. Started out just as friends who wanted to get together, play football, and then over the years, gradually, tour after tour, winning a few cup competitions, the club has just naturally grown.
And I believe the clubhouse was built by players back then.
In 1967, they went to Amsterdam, played Ajax, which is quite a big feat for the club, something which we allude back to now, something which I'm quite keen to revisit. I'd like to get the boys there to go and play.
The Corries used to congregate at Monsanto Club on Stow Hill in Newport, and one day I was getting involved with the football boys. They were preparing for a game and they asked me if I'd like to go along to watch a game. I did, and I eventually started playing for them. Whilst I wasn't a great footballer, it was certainly a big impact on my life, the spirit of the club and the guys that were involved.
And I'm really fortunate enough to be a third generation Corinthian, following very closely in the footsteps of my late grandfather and late father, commonly known as Jasper Hughes. They were lifelong members, ex-treasurers, ex-chairmen. I should say that my dad was particularly good at propping up the bar.
At the moment we've got players in the teams whose fathers played for them, their uncles played for us, their granddad played for us.
So after 49 years, I'm back involved now, helping run the club and doing a few jobs for them, and just being back involved with these guys is absolutely fantastic.
I've been fortunate enough to be here since I was about 5 or 6. Shan't give you my age away, but it's a long time. And it's come leaps and bounds. The way in which the club has grown is massive, certainly over the last probably 10 years.
We funded everything here ourselves, from the stand, from the pathway around the pitch, from the dugouts and the renovations that needed to happen in the clubhouse to achieve Tier 3 status.
That was always a dream. I remember from being a child, and my dad, him always say the dream is the barrier, the stand.
When we applied then to build a new club, we've done the majority of the work ourselves. The only thing that we paid for is have the roof put on. But that was one of the members that did that anyway.
The amount of hours, dedication, commitment they put in behind the scenes that a lot of people don't kind of see is testament to what they do.
It is just about the people.
The membership, the people who use the club, they help anybody as they can.
Everyone who comes through the door are made to feel welcome.
I've travelled a lot myself, come back, and the Corries is the same.
You walk in and it's really cliche, but it feels like home.
Football's been my life. In 2008, I think it was, myself and maybe 6 or 7 other lads joined from another club. We've been constantly getting asked to come over here, and then when we eventually came over, we was one of the elderly men said, "You're here now, that's it, there's no leaving," and he wasn't wrong.
It's not all just about on the pitch, although it's football focused. They want the community to benefit from it as well.
They go above and beyond to kind of make you feel loved. The older generation who kind of formed the club, they still come to every game, home and away without fail. And then you've got kind of like the next generation to them, who kind of do all the stuff in the background. And then you've got a kind of the new generation, volunteers who go above and beyond to make this football club what it is.
My dad would have sold a kidney, my kidney, for the club. Not his, it would have been mine.
So we partnered with Tor, I think just after 2021.
People in the background working with Will from Tor Sports, he's been great. And his kits are amazing. We've had the GLC one, which went viral.
We reached out to Adam at Goldie Looking Chain, who was happy to support us. Saw the designs, thought they looked great, and then after that, when the shirts got released, I think we sold over 600 shirts worldwide.
Skindred, I think the Newport County copied that one, I think.
And we reached out to Benji Webb at Skindred, who again was happy to support us, and we went with the Jamaican style theme, and they came up with a stunning kit, which we still wear today. I think if you see us away, then we're quite often wearing that yellow shirt.
And now this season we've got Com City who have come on board, and yeah, exciting.
But our brand is starting to grow, our presence online is growing. Tor Sports, you can get our products through, which is great. They've led some guidance on the way that we manage our kit and the way we get sponsorship.
We are an amateur club, we're a grassroots club, and without kind of sponsors, we wouldn't be able to do what we needed to get this club into Welsh League.
We are so grateful to each and every one of them for what they can provide us.
To help boys play football with freedom.
We've got 7 senior sides, we've got 4 senior teams on a Saturday, we've got an over 40s team who play on a Sunday, and then we've got 2 under 18s teams who also play on a Sunday.
It's not just kind of players from Newport, it's kind of further afield as well, because they see what we got to offer, and fantastic facilities on show and the coaches available to them.
There's various different personalities, but there's never a conflict. And that is probably the best thing. Everybody is incredibly different. The diversity that I've seen in the last 10 years in the club is absolutely phenomenal.
A lot of these guys work together, they help each other find employment. There's something special about this.
People seeing what we're doing and they want to be part of the club.
And then the junior section, it's ever growing.
We've got under 5s all the way through to under 18s.
And that is so great to see the next generation coming through those ranks.
The development of individual skills, social skills, as well as football skills, I'd say is something that sets us apart from other clubs.
I think the last time we counted, we were on 32 junior sides, which puts us as one of the largest grassroots sports clubs in Wales, which is fantastic and something we're quite proud of.
We get the youngsters involved a little bit more on match day, make it more of a community day.
Again, with the history that we've got, you see a lot of families here.
You can really feel that community vibe as soon as you drive into the street.
There's an energy about the club.
They're nice people. They're nice people.
I think at the heart of it is because it's part of the community, very much a friends and family feel. We're very much about the social side of things first and then the football side after. So many friends, so many generations of family here, and that's something which I really love, is the history of the club.
The sky's the limit, and I'm really kind of excited to see what the future holds for Newport Corries.
It was a huge effort to get to Welsh League. After 60 years of trying and to finally get there, it was such an achievement.
The aims for this season are to bounce back into the Welsh League.
I'm very confident that the boys have got what it takes to get us back there next year. It means everything to them, and you can really see that when you're here.
Go back up and be undeniable.
We will be back in Welsh League.